Hello and welcome, wonderful Scorpios, to June 2021. This is Lotus Flower Psychic Readings. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you so much for liking and sharing and subscribing. It is free to subscribe. It's going to be a blockbuster month for June because the end of May we had an eclipse and we have another eclipse. It's a new moon solar eclipse on June 10th in the sign of Gemini. It's also Mercury retrograde for the first 3 weeks. So wow, it's a powerful month. It's the opening of summer in the Northern Hemisphere, so it's great. Also, there'll be hopefully more countries opening to travel and being able to see more people, so that's really positive. But it is going to be a mixed bag, I think, for June. It'll be really positive in some ways, but we just have to keep breathing. The best advice I could give is go with the flow. Because eclipse season, things will there's big changes happening. So if things aren't working in your life, they may just go to the wayside. It's a really good time to declutter your life in every way. Things that are meant to be for you will stay, and things that are not meant in your highest good for you may slip away. So with that, I would love to give you a personal reading, as this is general, or an energy healing. Please contact me through my website. All right, I'm really excited because I have a brand new deck. I know I have many decks, but these are beautiful, slippery and new, just like a new book. Don't you love new books? It's called the Spirit of Animal Oracle, and it's an absolutely gorgeous deck. I'm also, of course, going to do your romance angels. So, for my wonderful Scorpios, what do you need to know with the animal spirits for the month of June? And this is not just for the month of June. Sometimes it is timeless, so it's the message that you need to hear now, okay? So pretty intense time. With Mercury retrograde, it's a good time not to start things, but it's a good time to finish things up, finish up projects, pay those unpaid bills, and make sure with contracts that you read them really well. It's not a good time to buy electronics or buy cars right now with Mercury retrograde, but if you have to, you have to, right? But it's best to, with all the REs, like redo, renew things, review things, all that. Okay, good for studying too. Wow, this card popped up, so I'm using it. When a card pops out, it absolutely means to use it. So that means I'm going to choose 2 more cards here. I'm getting the top one, and I'm getting the middle one. Wow. Okay, fabulous. Beautiful cards. You got one of the best cards, Scorpio, the hummingbirds. Hummingbirds are miracles. You bring joy to people. That's what hummingbirds are, is joy. You bless the world with positivity and love. Energy soars. So spread the miracle of happiness. I'm getting a little bit of, what's the word I want? A little bit of down on yourself right now. Is that true, Scorpio? You're feeling a little bit out of sorts, which is a lot of us have been feeling that way because of the pandemic and the restrictions. But I'm feeling you need a little bit of an ego boost, okay, for some reason. And this is a perfect ego boost because you bring joy to people. People love you. So open up to love. Open up to joy and love, because it's, you know, it goes hand in hand, joy and love. And the hummingbird is, everybody loves hummingbirds. They're just amazing. It's like drink the sweet nectar of life, right? It's you bring joy to people. So spread that happiness around, okay? Because it's a beautiful energy to have. And with your partner, you also have Coyote, revealer of truth. So this is to take time out to play. Coyote is an interesting animal. It also means to not get tricked by other people. There may be someone in your life that's not telling you the truth about something or hiding something from you, or maybe you're not being totally truthful or you're hiding the truth from someone. So be honest, okay? And learn from them. And it's a really, really good idea to laugh at your mistakes, to not take things too seriously. That's really what the Coyote's trying to say here. They can laugh at themselves. That's really important, to not beat yourself up when you make a mistake, right? It's just laugh. That's really good therapy. And then you have visionary. You have the giraffe. So the giraffe is that you're able to see the right path for you in life and right now, and to stand tall in your self-worth. That's what I picked up. You need a little bit more self-worth right now, and love with a big heart. Rise above earthly matters. Also, giraffes are vegetarian, so I am getting a message here that you may need more greens in your life. You can have powdered greens in a shake, or you can have, lots of spinach and kale, but you need more. I'm really feeling for some of you, maybe you're eating a lot of meat and potatoes. Really not good for the colon. So you really need to drink more water and more greens in your life. That's for some of you, okay? Think of the animal and what's their diet and what they do. And giraffes are very, very tall, obviously, and they're up at the treetops, so they're looking down at things from a different perspective. So it may help you to rise above your problems or issues and look at things from a different perspective, maybe a different point of view than you always do, a different reaction that you always do. Maybe change that up, okay? So really interesting cards, really different animals you had. So for romance, for my wonderful Scorpios, what do you need to know for the month of June for romance? Do you need to know for the month of June for romance, Scorpios? June. Here we go. Da 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 da. Romance. I feel like some of you in partnerships are going to really cement your relationship. Maybe you're going to take a weekend away and just have a beautiful sensual weekend. Or you're going to get engaged. There's something that you're going to do with your partner that's going to, maybe you'll go hiking together. You're going to bond in a very special way. Look at these cards. Wow. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So you have a great love. If it's the one you're with right now, or if it's someone that you're going to meet, it's a really, really big message here to make the effort. Don't be lazy in love, because once you make the effort, it's going to, for me, I'm feeling that once you make the effort, it's going to be tenfold returned to you, okay? Wow. Beautiful, beautiful card. It also says your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So you definitely need to love yourself first before someone else can truly love you. Because self-love is very attractive. Nobody wants to love somebody if they're down and out, down on themselves, if they hate themselves. That's difficult to love someone when they're in that position, all right, or that mindset, I should say. So that's important. And then it's safe for you to love. Open your heart. I'm feeling that some of you Scorpios hide your feelings sometimes, or you don't want to express your feelings. And it's important, because this card is saying it's safe for you to love. If you've met somebody new, it's safe. And if you're with your happily ever after, that's fabulous, because you can open your heart. And it's also not just romantic love. This is for your friends, your family. it's safe for you to show love. Beautiful, beautiful cards there. Excellent. I'm also going to choose a card from Wisdom of the Oracle for you. What does Scorpio need to know for June? What's a extra special message that Scorpio needs to know for June, please? What message for June? There it is. Deep knowing. Look at the owl and the moon. Love this. When you add these two numbers together, 4 and 3 is 7. 7's a beautiful number. It's a lucky number for many people. Inner knowing, or deep knowing. I keep saying inner knowing, but it's the same thing. Deep knowing is you have that intuition, and especially this month, your intuition is going to be really sharp. And you just know when things are right. You know when things are going right. You know when things are not going right. You can feel people's energy. You can feel what agrees with you and what doesn't agree with you. So you know what steps to take because you can feel it. You can feel the energy around people. You can feel their intentions. It doesn't matter what people say. It's how they act, how they feel in your presence, right? People can say a lie, but you can figure out that it's a lie, right? Because you can feel if they're telling the truth or not. So use your inner knowing. This is also about Coyote, is beware of someone that's a trickster, right? Okay? So you know what's going on. So trust that inner knowing because it's telling you something. When you get that gut feeling, there's a reason, okay? Very interesting cards, all right? So, again, if you'd like a personal reading or energy healing, please contact me below through my website. I'd love to help you with that, and have a fabulous month. Take care. Ciao.